Welcome, Bhargav, and all on your team. Appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come and visit with you today. As we discussed previously, our objective today is to be able to discuss for a little bit Oracle's private cloud solution, specifically the term platform as a service. And our objectives today is to gain a common understanding of what Oracle refers to when we use the term platform as a service, and then with that understanding, align the platform as a service solution with the strategies that Overstock.com has. Does that sound good? Okay, thank you. So to begin, before we jump into this discussion, we wanted to just make sure that we were clear on what the key challenges that Oracle's observed, as well as those that we've understood that Overstock.com has experienced, those that you've shared with us. Your business has grown year over year 30% organically, and with that growth you've had significant pressures to implement solutions that are scalable. Additionally, IT is always under the pressures of improving the service levels that it offers its customers. And then also, we understand, we've heard loud and clear that you're being asked to increase the efficiencies to be able to basically increase the cost benefits that you're getting out of the solutions that you're implementing. And so with these challenges that align very nicely to what we're seeing elsewhere in the industry, Oracle has continued to evolve in the solutions that we offer. And later we'll get into some discussion points about this, but the platform as a service solution that we've brought to market has yielded just fantastic results out there in the industry. And we're going to talk a little bit about how GE has increased its ability to deliver applications to its customers by 1,000%. And how U.S. Customs has decreased their IT costs by 75%, reduction there. And finally, how ANR has been able to maintain 99.95% availability for its customers. And so we'll come back to that after we establish some things. And then at the end, we'd like to agree on what our next steps are going from here. So to begin, let us just review some of those key capabilities that IT organizations are being asked to always maintain and improve upon. Things like standard shared platform, implementing a service catalog, being able to have a discipline of chargeback and showback capabilities. Also, you have shared as well that you, like many other IT organizations, are constantly under pressure to increase the self-service environment and capabilities of your solutions. Handle things like multi-tenancy and centralized management, and take advantage of engineered systems, thus reducing the complexity of your organization and its requirement to be able to maintain all of these varied integrations across the technology stack. And so with these key capabilities in mind, let us define what platform as a service entails. So at the base layer here, you have what we refer to as infrastructure as a service. And that includes the components such as the computing, the storage, the hardware, that basic, that foundational layer. Residing on top of the infrastructure as a service are two key components. One we refer to as middleware as a service, and database as a service. MWAAS and DBAAS, database as a service. Residing on those two layers are the various application environments. And as we've heard in our discussions with you, those become very complex and customized and very, very critical to the mission of your company. And so you have the apps here, and it's really these two layers being able to reside on that infrastructure layer and being able to provide those as a service, combined with that infrastructure as a layer, is what we're referring to in the term platform as a service. And so it's that platform as a service that brings about the ability to deliver new applications in a development and a deployment time frame. And so when we look at how do you achieve a true platform as a service type success, well, we help organizations and observe how organizations do this in a progressive manner. And typically, organizations start off along these steps of progression, if you will, in a very siloed environment or status. So disparate systems all performing key and critical business functionality, but yet still siloed and not integrated. Next is the maturity to standardize on that platform or on those systems and even consolidate those. So that's a natural step of progression from a siloed environment into a standardized and a consolidated environment from an IT infrastructure perspective. But optimally, in fact, the next step we call to optimize. And that's really, once you get to optimize those standardized and consolidated environments and you get to that nirvana, if you will, of an optimized status, that's when you're going to be able to take advantage of these capabilities in a platform as a service in an optimized way. And so, to review real quick, one business challenge or one critical challenge that we're seeing out there is relative to agility. You're constantly being asked to deploy solutions faster and in a more nimble time frame. The next would be those pressures of risk. You're always trying to mitigate the risk associated with the deployment of those strategies and not interrupting the core business capabilities. And then finally, of course, the efficiency. You're asked to reduce the costs and the solutions through consolidation and through optimization of the integration of those layers of the platform as a service together. And so coming back to these proof points, hopefully it's clear to understand that while deployed in a true platform as a service type environment, now we understand why GE was able to accomplish 1,000% increase in its speed to delivery of the solutions, and U.S. Customs being able to reduce their costs by 75% across their IT solution delivery, and ANR, again, being able to maintain 99.95% availability across their solutions. Essentially, the phenomenon of platform as a service is all about simplifying IT. And that's critical. Again, standardizing, centralizing, and automating. These key capabilities that are just critical to your organization and your ability to deliver that. And in a nutshell, that's what we refer to as the Oracle Private Cloud Platform as a Service solution. Now, as a next step, we propose that we engage in a vision discovery session where we can help understand exactly what your existing environments look like today over here and how best to help you migrate and progress to that standardized, centralized state and then eventually get to that optimized level. And then additionally, we have some sessions coming up in the Salt Lake area where we're going to have some workshops that we'd like to invite you to go to, and there's a number of resources where some of our enterprise architects will be available to have deeper discussions with you on how it is that your organization can make this can make this migration, if you will, to this optimized status. So thank you for your time. We look forward to scheduling these next steps for you.